And I'm a choreographer based in London, and these are my two dancers I work with, Jade and Mel. And we were out here doing this event, and it kind of seemed an exciting opportunity to perform a piece we've been working on for a while in collaboration with the composer. And I'm sorry, what else did you want to know?
Basically, like what the creative arts like you're kind of doing, what's your genre, what's kind of what influences you have?
Oh, okay. Well, we were working with this composer on perception and depth and playing with audio, and like we were kind of interested in playing around with interaction between audience members and dancers. And so essentially it was a composed improv section, so they had a lot of influence on the movement, and there was a series of set sections, and then there was a series of open-endedness so that they could kind of go in, and it was basically the idea was a urban ritual, so what a ritual might be like in the future. And we just kind of started working. We go to university together, so we met there, and then we're going to be doing different projects all summer. And I'm influenced by like Pina Bausch and Punch Drunk and like interactive theater. And go ahead, you guys can.
Do you come down to Brighton very often?
Well, we used to come down like once a year, but she lives near Brighton, so she's probably
Brighton. I'm probably the closest to Brighton, so I'm down here quite a lot, but I've never danced down here, so it's the first time I've danced down here. I think you guys have danced down here the first time, so it's something new and it's quite wacky, and we've sort of just thrown ourselves into it. But it's been...
How would you describe Brighton? Does your kind of concept work in Brighton?
I think it does. I think it definitely does, because we do quite a lot of abstract movement, and nothing very, it doesn't have to be right or wrong, it just doesn't really fit together either. It's a mishmash of all our different styles, because Jade's more of a hip-hop dancer and street dancer, but she does contemporary at uni. We all do contemporary, and then Colette is more jazzy, and then I do ballroom and Latin, so we're all completely different, but it means that we can mishmash our own style into this sort of piece as it is. So
Sorry, did I catch a name for yourselves? Did you say?
Oh, for our
A
group.
group name. Have you got a group name?
No, well, there is a group, but I think it's changing. But it's called the Federation. So.
Okay, so it's called the Federation.
Yeah, at the moment, but
We're like new, so we're just starting out.
Yeah.
So this is like our first sort of piece together.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, it's a piece on the construction of thought, and we want people to join in with the piece and take as many pieces of paper as they want and put down their own thoughts. And flight of ideas is a medical term which you find in the diagnosis of several psychiatric disorders like schizophrenia and mania, various other ones. But it's an exercise in you making a judgment of your own thought process, because you may be surprised at how similar your own thought process is to these classifications of psychiatric disorders. And there is quite a fine line between it as well. And you can see the massive network of thoughts we've already got in about 15 minutes from people. So some people finished on a question, so if you want to continue from theirs, or you can think up one of your own as well. So if you can try and remove the external stimuli from around you that you can, try and focus on your thought. That's the best way to do it, we feel, and you'll be quite surprised with what you come up with. So it's really an exercise in free writing. And
so is it kind of about sort of continuous thought process and kind of association with...
Yeah, and creativity as well.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be witty or try and think up a really interesting string of thoughts, really. It's just literally the first thing that comes to your mind. It doesn't have to connect, which is what a flight of ideas is. It's jumping from a thought to another thought, and not necessarily coming to a conclusion at all. But as I said, you can finish on a question to leave for the next person who comes along.
I like it. Yeah, it's interesting.
So you're the doctors of thought?
Yeah. Thought
Consultant. It could get dangerous, couldn't it? Fantastic. Okay, I guess we're gonna.
I wish I had my camera.
Right away.
think we should discuss your decision. If you ever try to leave, I'll kill you. Access, success, performance, ambition now. Hands in front, place going to. No hands, no range and wizards in front, just molding you. Control is realization. Access, success, performance, ambition. Control is realization. Access, success, performance, ambition. Now. Control is realization. Access, success, performance, ambition. Control is realization. Access, success, performance, ambition. Control is realization. Access, success, performance, ambition. Control is realization. Access, success, performance, ambition.